Diamonds to dust. Equality is an illusion. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Okay. Nice. Ooh. Wait, can I just say I've reacted to Diamonds to Dust before? Okay, I'll get to the story later. But I don't remember what they sounded like, and I don't remember the vocals sounding like this. But this is great. These vocals are wow. Ooh. Double pedal the whole way. Oh, okay. Whoa, I just got chills. I'm sorry. I just got chills on my leg. Oh, yeah. Okay. I love how they layer the vocals. Oh, it's at the piano. I like that. Kind of gives a Halloween vibe. Like a horror vibe. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, solo. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I love this vocal. It doesn't stop. Wow! I don't know what to say about that. Hi, I'm back with another Metal Monday. And I'm wearing this because I am not bothered to change my clothes and I'm in very ugly clothes right now, so I just wear my blanket. But wow! Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear the fan though. I didn't think about it. Can we just... Okay, Diamonds to Dust is a band that I've reacted to before. This song right here, it was called Corpus Christi. And I'm really hoping I'm redeeming myself right now because in that video, I kind of messed up. I've somehow for the first time in history, I messed up which one was the song and which one was the band. So I said that the song was Diamonds to Dust and the band was Corpus Christi. And then the band actually commented on that video and said, we are actually Diamonds to Dust. And I was like, mortified. So I really hope I redeem myself with this one. Diamonds to Dust, if you're watching, I'm very sorry that I messed it up last time. I genuinely enjoyed that. I like that a lot from the very first second. So heavy, but like not just heavy. It was not, I didn't feel anything generic about it. It was actually like, even the riffs from the beginning, they were like very fast but like chuggish. I don't know how to explain it. And oh, the vocals, I love the vocals. I did not expect him to go into those full on like death metal go through vocals. Like kind of reminded me of some parts reminded me of like Nicky Allen from Infinite Annihilator, you know. Like I did not expect him to go into that. I love those. His vocals were just on point. That was so good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Yeah, you see my ugly clothes. Thank you so much, Corpus Diamonds to Dust, for that song. It was so good. I love it so much. And this is from the album Equality is an Illusion. I don't know if it's out yet, but this song premiered on 11 February 2022. This music video. So I don't know if the album is out yet. You can go check it out. Basically, I really like the subject of this song. It's like equality is an illusion that the masses desperately seek. That's why, like, we are always saying everything about equality, right? Everyone wants to be equal. And that's very normal to think about. Like, people all want equality. We even see that with men and women, you know. It's, you know, people want equal rights and things like that. And to some extent, I do agree with it. Obviously, I do want equal rights. I don't want anyone to be put down or anything. But also, there are some people who take it a bit too far, you know. Like, yes, women should have equal rights like men, but it doesn't mean that we have to put men down, you know. That's not right. So yeah, I love the subject of the song. Is like, we're all looking for equality, but the truth is, it doesn't exist. And I remember we were studying sociology last semester. Caste and class system, something like that. It was called something like that. There are two systems. And my lecturer asked us to watch this video about, I forgot which one it was. It was either caste or class. It was the system in India. And I think it's still like practiced today. And we watched the video. And basically, people are born into different class or caste. But you can't really, you can't change it. Like, you legit, you can't change it. If you're born into the poor group, then you are just inside the poor group. If you're born inside the rich group, you are born inside the rich group, and you stay there. Some of the groups cannot interact. Like, the higher groups can't interact with the lower groups, and even like the lowest of the lowest is like the very, very poor people. They are legit called the untouchables. Like, you don't even touch them. They are that low. And the video made us very sad. But the thing is, that is the reality. Like, some people, some countries are like that, some places are like that. Like, you really can't control where you are. And equality, sorry, this is my camera thing. The equality thing just doesn't exist because it doesn't exist there. And no matter how much we try to fight for equality, I mean, if you really think about it, does it really exist, fam? It doesn't. Like, things will never be equal because there will always be people who are rich and getting richer. Like, even during this time, people who are rich, I mean, sometimes I really look at like celebrities who are like billionaires or like millionaires, and I'm like, there's something wrong here. I seriously don't get why we strive to be rich. Why we always, you know, like, sometimes you will see on like Instagram or like YouTube ads, it's like, this is how you become a billionaire. It's like all these 7 habits, you know, that all these billionaires have. But I don't understand, why is it such a thing to strive to become a billionaire? It's really not something to strive to, because it just, I don't need $1 billion to myself. I really don't. You know, no one needs that much money to themselves, because no one needs that kind of lifestyle to survive. You know, you can have a comfortable life and not have $1 billion. But then if I say something like that, that comes out as jealousy, right? That gets interpreted as, you're just jealous, you're just tearing down their hard work. No, I'm not jealous, fam. I'm just speaking the truth. Like, no one needs to be a billionaire. But yeah, I mean, it's really not equal. But we can talk bad about people who don't have money and say that they are lazy. Like that. See? Equal? Not equal. What struck me is the subject of this line here. We spend decades searching to find out who we are, just to throw it away. We claim to be individuals but fight to fall in line. Ain't that just so true? We're always told we are individuals, we are all just different, you know, just be yourself and whatever. But then at the end of the day, we always have to fall in line. We always just have to fit in. So we are told to be ourselves, but we are told to fall in line. Go, where is the logic? Where is the logic? And I love the powerful message in this part right here. No one has control over the fairness in their life. but you can stand for who you are. Win with the cards that you were dealt. Win with the cards that you were dealt. We cannot control where we were born, you know. Even for me last time when I was a kid, I used to feel very unfair about life, right? Oh, I wish I was born like this. I wish I was born like that. I wish I had blonde hair last time, guys, and now I do. I bleached it. I mean, now it's red, but like, you know, once the red goes away, it's blonde. But yeah, I always wanted to have something I don't have, which is very normal for us. You know, everyone, it's very understandable to wish you were born in a different family, to wish you were born in a more loving family, parents who are not so strict and you can go out with your friends. But no one has control over that. I did not ask to be born in this family. You did not wish to be born in that family. God put us there, and there's nothing we can do except to win with the cards that you were dealt. Use what you have, which is not fair. It's very easy to say, guys, just use what you have. Be grateful for what you have and succeed with what you have. It's very easy to say that, but not everyone has that kind of card. People have different cards. People come from different backgrounds. People have different lives. People come from different countries. Some people come from marginalized groups. Like, yeah, everyone is cards, but not everyone's gonna win, because again, equality doesn't exist. And I love the last verse. This is what hit me also. Acceptance will make the oncoming revelation that much easier. Now I love how this is a Christian band, by the way, if you didn't know. I was kind of worried, if I'm being honest, when I was listening to the song, I was kind of worried where it was going. Like, oh, stand up for yourself, take power. I thought it was like gonna be like kind of like take power, take charge of your own life kind of thing, like kind of a TED talk kind of thing, and not relying on God. And I kind of thought that would be just like rebel, you know, that kind of song. And I was like, oh, where's this going? But then it came out with this verse, and that made me really happy, because it said that acceptance will make the oncoming revelation that much easier. It didn't say that you can stop the revelation. You know, like revelation is happening. Wars and rumors of wars, you know, like we are in the end times. Like even now, guys, I find it a bit scary how now I can legit survive without cash. Like I can just go out and use like a card to pay. I always use cash, but only recently I started to do that. And acceptance of everything will just make it so much easier. Like we can't stop the revelation. And I guess in a way, I've thought about it, like since it's gonna happen anyway, like all of these things have to happen before Jesus comes back, right? Like what's the point of going against it? Like might as well just go with it, right? But then also, like, you know, if you accept it, it will just make it that much easier. You know, we're not supposed to submit. It is gonna happen, all of those things in the Bible, of course it's gonna happen, but we're not supposed to submit to it, you know? We're supposed to be set apart. We're supposed to be set apart until the end, no matter how hard that is. And the last line of the song is, this reality is not what it seems. Open up your eyes and see who you are. There's a lot of things in this world that seem to be making life easier. Anything that's been fed to us is basically just leading towards the end times. You know, everything is a deception, and we all need to realize that. And that doesn't mean we live in fear or anything. If anything, we should not live in fear. We should live in faith and have hope and be strong that God will save us from this, and we will persevere through it and trust in God, pray together and support each other, because one day Jesus is coming soon. It's very easy to look at the world nowadays and just feel so bleak. Like I get it, gets so bleak. But then I remember things could be so much worse, and things will get so much worse. Like this is not even it, you know, the things you read about in the Bible, you know, all of these natural disasters, all of these kingdom against the king. I mean, technically that is happening right now, right? But oh, by the way, the other day there was an earthquake, which was so eerie that this happened. And I was thinking about this, you know, this whole revelation thing. You know, the war happened right now. And then the other day there was an earthquake in Indonesia, but we also felt it here. I didn't feel it, my roommate felt it, and some people in this area felt it. You know, it just made it feel so eerie. Natural disasters, wars, and it's just... It's gonna be really hard to be a Christian soon. You know? It's gonna be hard to be set apart. It's gonna be hard not to follow the masses, and I get it. It's gonna be hard for me too. But you know what? That's why I'm on this platform. That's why I make these videos. I want to encourage other Christians. I want other Christians to encourage me. I want to encourage my friends. I want my friends to encourage me. Like, we all need to build each other up, because it's very hard to do it alone. The more things are just gonna get bigger and bigger, the harder it is to stay a Christian and stay by God's side. But you know what? It's so much easier to look at the bleak side of things, like, oh my goodness, all these things are gonna happen, all these things are gonna happen, I don't think I want to be here anymore. Sometimes I feel like that too. Sometimes I feel like I just want to skip everything, you know, I just want to skip that whatever, everything's gonna happen, the Antichrist and whatever, the mark of the beast, and I just want to get to the part where Jesus comes, or I just want God to take me before everything starts. But then I remember, like, I can't choose when I go home. I can't choose when I was born, you know. There are gonna be people who are gonna be born right now, or like later on when things are a lot worse, and there are people like me who were born before things got worse, you know. So we can't really choose where we were born. We can't choose at all. But instead of looking at everything as like so scary and so bleak, I choose to look at it. It's very hard, but I choose to look at it as hope. Things are looking very bad because things are looking very good. That's not my quote, but yeah, that's how I look at it, because things are gonna get a lot worse than this. Things are gonna get so much harder for us Christians, and I'm still very fortunate and very blessed and very grateful that I live in a country where I can still be a Christian. I can still be openly Christian. I can still make videos like this. I can still say that I'm a Christian. But there are people out there who are already getting persecuted and already cannot be open about it. And one day that might be the case for me too, and for you. So that's why I choose to cherish every day now, because also wars, like, you never know when it's gonna happen. You never know the last day when your country will be peaceful. And also with like natural disasters, like I live in a country where we naturally don't get natural disasters, or like very rare, you know. We don't get tsunamis, we don't really get earthquakes, we don't have volcanoes. So blessed in that way, because we're like sheltered from many things, and sheltered from like monsoon winds and things like that. I don't know, I learned about it in geography last time, I don't really remember. But you never know when's the last day your country will stay like that. You never know. Even though how bad things are looking, I still choose to look forward and to have hope, because there is always hope, even in the darkest moments, because Jesus is coming soon. I mean, he's already here for us in our hearts and all around us and with us every day, and sheltering us and guiding us every day. But one day he will actually come down, and every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, and that will be the greatest day of all. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I don't even know where this video went. Like, I feel like this went in a different subject than the song. But yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I really enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. I feel blessed from this song. Thank you so much Diamonds to Dust for this. Pretty name, by the way, very nice name. I don't want to Google why it's called like that. I'm sure someone can tell me. If anyone is watching this video and you know why Diamonds to Dust is called Diamonds to Dust, please tell me, because I find it very interesting to look into bad names, because this is a name that a group of people chose to go by for the rest of their life, for the rest of their career. So there's always a story behind it. Someone commented on one of my past videos, my wolves to the gate. Wolves at the gate, yeah, and someone actually commented there what wolves at the gate meant. So I find that very nice. So if anyone knows what this band's name is, feel free to tell me. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in my little blanket on Saturday at 3 PM, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, God bless your day, your week, your month, your year, your life. God bless you and your family. So don't forget, the Lord Jesus Christ loves you very much, and equality is an illusion. It does not exist, no matter how many people tell you it exists. No, I mean, yes, we are all equal in God's eyes. God is fair, but in the eyes of the world, equality will never be a thing, because it will just never be a thing. There will always be people in power, and those people will never settle for equality, because there will always be greedy people in this world. But don't worry, because they will feel the wrath of God one day. That got really dark, but yes, they will feel the wrath of God one day. Okay, I'm gonna go now. One last thing.